Hello! Hello and welcome once again to Let's Play Steambot Chronicles! You may remember last time we completed the game and saw the best ending. This time we're going to have a little look at the post-game, the Epilogue. The excuse to finish off all those side quests we didn't do, which isn't many actually. An entire year has passed since we sailed off on the SS Juniperberry 2. And here we are, back in New Haven. We got a welcoming party of that dangerous gangster man. We receive a letter from Connie. Let's have a look at that. He said, "Now go." I skipped over it fast because I'm so excited to read this letter. Now, I believe depending on what ending you get and well, your actions during the game, you can get a letter from different people. I believe, I might be misremembering, but I'm sure first time I played through the game I didn't get a letter from Connie. I got a letter from the mayor of Nefroberg, I think, asking me to come and improve the economy. I think because I did less side quests and was maybe either nicer or less nice to Connie, I'm not sure. She seems sort of generally confused about my affections. Yeah, we gotta go and find Connie. This is our main quest for the moment. It's really our last quest. Our last main quest, as it were. Where is Connie? Where is she? Do you know? I don't know. Well, where do we start looking? Okay, this is going to be a very long video and it's going to be very disjointed as I jump around all over the place. Except for the bits I've left in of walking. A vague attempt to make this, I don't know. Anyway, we got our wonderful Trotmobile back. It was just parked here. For a year, I presume. Anyway, we want to go to the arena. We need to finish fighting all the people we can fight in the game. Thankfully, all the battles that we missed out on by doing the good story rather than the bad story, they're magically unlocked for us when we complete the game. But there's some we can fight now. Hello, you two. You were here before? Miguel? He's no longer saving up to repair the Juniperberry. Or replace the Juniperberry, actually, it's still at Seagull Beach. But Shibboleth is here and we can play her at snooker. This is snooker. Oh, this is interesting as she is the only character we can actually play here. She's the only one. I might have said that there was no people you could play here, but I was wrong. You can play Captain Shibboleth for some reason. Every other character in the game works differently. Every other character you can play in the post game, that is. Anyway, we managed to beat you at billiards because we are king of billiards, and we've unlocked the Aqua Q, which has a special effect called Near Pocket. Not 100% what it does. I think it guarantees you pot a ball if it's near a pocket. I'm not sure. We'll never see it actually in action. Anyway, here's a quick cut to much later. This is I forgot to fight Bernhard here. I saw Bernhard and I thought, have I fought Bernhard? I thought I probably fought Bernhard. It turned out I hadn't fought Bernhard, so now I've got to fight Bernhard. World Super Police. Ignore the massive sword. I shouldn't have that at the moment. That's not there. Just imagine that it's the small sword. Anyway, Bernhard's a firefighter, so of course he comes equipped with a flamethrower. When I say firefighter, he is a policeman. We fought the firefighter in Nefroberg, I think, and he had a water cannon, which was functionally identical, but less powerful. You know, we can take a real beating now because we've got lots of parts. I'm not going to talk about the giant sword until later. It made short work of him though. Look at him dance. Look at him dance. Anyway, back to the actual playthrough. This section of the playthrough, that is. Let's go fight Shibboleths. Razor Edge.
I'm counting on you.
She's rebuilt her Great Sailing, which is still a silly name for a Trotmobile. It doesn't sail and it's not that great. Currently the Refined Adventurer, which I think was our title before we finished the game, so we didn't get a new title for a year. The year that happened for sure. Smash! Yeah, we really, we're not going to have many problems fighting people anymore. We are ridiculously overpowered. Even without the giant sword. Remember this? This was how we beat her back in the tutorial section. The tutorial section which I have finally repeated, so next time we have a look at our plates, that should be there. Also, next time we have a look at our plates, it should be all the plates will be there. All those lovely plates. We won, hooray! Anyway, quick pop over to this section of the arena, just to see what's going on here. Yeah, Jake apparently is no longer a baddie, that's cool. Rick hasn't actually done any Trotmobile riding yet, but he's still running around in circles in a gangster's personal lounge/bar area. Okay. Right, here's a quick stop off outside New Haven, just to show off the title we get. The Retreader de Man. No idea. Retreader because we're retreading old ground? God knows. This name stopped making sense a very long time ago, and also I hope you like bubbles, because I think I left the bubble hood on for the rest of the game. Alright, let's go see Sir John. Hello you. I want to see... Nope. No, he's not here. Okay then, let's not go see Sir John. Anyway, we're looking for Connie, so the best bet to start our search would be the Lobster Inn. See if there's any globetrotters around. Savoury should be over there, but oh no, she's dead now. Maybe Connie's in her bedroom. Is she here? Nope. Well, I'm out of ideas. There we go. There's the door. So I mentioned this video's like an hour and 15 minutes long. It's probably something you should be aware of. Wait, hello you people. Sort of interesting that a lot of the characters in the game will have a new text, reflecting the fact a year has passed, and a lot of characters in the game will have no new text and will still talk to you like you just cleared out some rubbish and earned yourself a mini engine. I guess that one particular one is a side quest you can do in the post game, I suppose, in the epilogue. Hello Marjoram, how the devil are you? Yep, probably. Charged with treason. Whoa. Treason, that seems, Do we have a king? Although there was a king at some point. I would have thought terrorism, you know, that big blimp and the bombing that he apparently did. Trotmobiles are cheap now. Also, the newspaper continues to exist. That's nice. Cuckoo Lumbering's doing well. It's good, we got money in them, I suppose. We don't need to read the housing section, it's always the same. And yeah, that was a really good value we got out of that one tad we put in there. Shame only like 4 people turned up though. See, these people were now nattering on. He says the same thing, but the other guy mentions that it's a year later. There are too many people to talk to in this game. You're welcome. All we really did was turn up and say how amazing we were, and that apparently was enough to save a newspaper from administration and terrible job losses in broken Britain. Hurrah! That's a pretty hefty reward. This is a side quest that there's really no reason not to do this side quest. All you have to do is come here at 3 points and talk to that guy and get given stuff, and then once you finish the game you get given a load of money, and it's lovely.
Welcome.
It's very nice. Now here I'm confused because I want to buy some silk. I had a look at the list on Game FAQs and I read the wrong bits. Can't buy silk here. You can sell silk though. I've also got the wrong sort of back part on my Trotmobile for silk at the moment. I believe you need a basket and I've got a flatbed. Which one? There's only one employee. Nope, wrong one. Let's go and visit the Bloody Mantis hideout. See how they're doing now that they've, you know, been ruined by us. Still not 100% what their plan was. Vague revenge, destruction of everything. Too bad Dandelion's probably in prison now. It's that guy! Hello that guy, you're working behind the bar now. Also, this is Bar Bloody Mantis now. It's not a secret hideout. Here's a bar. If we tell him what his name is, he says that. Now at this point I was confused and I thought I'd spelt his name wrong, so I'm going to go and check that in the album in a moment. Indeed. We can buy the plates that we would have gotten for joining the Bloody Mantis for 900 Lovely. Oh, wrong button. And let's have a look at the album. We haven't actually looked at the album for a while. Jesus Christ, look at all these costumes. I don't know if we're missing any. Probably remind you that I'm not going to complete the album, because I'm not mad. Here is some proof, if proof be need be, that the pool system in the game was originally planned to be more expansive. Only one hustler appears in that photo because there's only one hustler that's actually, you know, a guy that only plays pool. All the other people are other characters. Even the lackey appears in the a different photo, the killer elephant section. And Sylvia, of course, works at the bar, so the only person in the game that makes their living, or in fact charges you to play pool, is McD. See, there's lots of photos with lots of characters in them, and there's lots of photos with very few characters in them because I haven't talked to all the NPCs. Some of them get filled in automatically, like the Bloody Mantis. You may notice these are all ex-Bloody Mantises now. Slightly different descriptions than they previously had. There we go, Comfrey, I spent it right, and he is currently a bartender. The level of detail in the album is insane. 13 pages. 13 pages of pictures of characters that we can talk to with descriptions. Some descriptions as long as the text that they give you, you talk to them anyway. Constantly updated throughout the game. Anyway, let's buy some black Mantis bloody goods, yes! I believe you get the poster of Bergamot from playing pool with Dandelion, maybe, I don't know. Or Elder as he's probably known. We can't play pool with him at the moment. We're not allowed. Anyway, we can play against Marjoram. How this particular pool area works is that we can talk to various characters that exist in the game and challenge them to a game of pool here. Now the pool players at the Aphrodite bar cannot be summoned here, and what's her face? Captain Shibboleth can only be played at the arena in New Haven. For some reason she behaves differently. Don't know why. We'll never know why. Anyway, that's how this is going to go for pretty much every character we talk to that's important. We're going to meet them, then we're going to see me get a break ace. It's very important you see that happen. Very important indeed. No way will it get tiresome. Also, here's Joaquin, or Jacqueline, or Jacqueline, or Joaquin, I don't know. Still can't pronounce his name. Of course, he's bought the Bloody Mantis' secret base and turned it into a bar, so he can continue being a businessman. And this is where we get to choose a prize for doing that whole side quest we did earlier. All of these prizes aren't very good. 15 stock in something is probably the best. Hooray. Pretty sure we said, no, we don't need anything, you can just go, okay then. And we wouldn't get anything, but yeah, there was an awful lot of work for his side quest. And not much reward, although I suppose the hotel stocks are available to buy now, so that's sort of a reward? Anyway, here's a sneaky cut to later in the game where Bergamot is here for some reason. Yes, he shot Savory to death and was involved in the Bloody Mantis quite heavily. And here he is, just sweeping the floor as janitor. You can challenge him to pool. He goes and puts his old clothes on before he comes in the room. Yeah, I can sort of buy Comfrey getting off the rap because he's like some sort of super manipulative mastermind. But Bergamot's like the weird lackey man who's sort of in charge but not really, because actually Elder was in charge but nobody knew it. And nobody knew he was Dandelion. So he lived a complicated triple existence. As a gladiator, a secret leader, and an instrument maker. Anyway, we didn't really get much information out of Marjoram, did we? Because Marjoram's never really been a main player in the plot. He's just organised a couple of things and told us to do stuff. Let's go and have a chat with Fennel. Maybe he'll know where Connie is. Before that, let's go and talk to Algernon, see how he's holding up. Of course, I can't remember which one he is, so I'm going to talk to everybody first. Here we go. Yep. You done fucked up. And the wedding's off. Oh, crikey. Wow. Really don't feel very good about that side quest anymore. But hey, 15 stocks in the mining company. We're going to keep the businessman / pompadour mystery haircut. Haven't changed clothes in quite a while, it's probably not worth it anymore. Yep. There's no more people in town for us to talk to. Fennel suggests going to Eureka to see Connie's mum. And this is interesting. Confirmation that Fennel was nothing to do with the missile at the start of the game. It actually explains that Dandelion came to visit and told only him. Borrowed his Trotmobile, went and fired a missile at us, then gave it back to Fennel shortly before we arrived to meet him. That's what he was doing outside of town, in a suspicious manner. Whoops, did I choose the right one? Yeah, this is what happens when you try and do the trick without the earthen cue. Fails, let's do it properly. Fennel actually gave me a lot of trouble. I failed the brake case a few times. Got the timing wrong and then, you know, chose the wrong cue, which was irritating in the extreme. But we're now Master, which I think is the highest rating you can achieve at pool. We are truly King of Pool. Anyway, let's go to Eureka. Let's kill this guy. I believe you can actually pick those guys up if you're quick enough. Also, we have free access to our woods. We're not going to go there though, because time is short. Got lots to do, and this video's long enough already. Actually, a few bits I had to cut out because I just looked at the place, and it wasn't very interesting. This, hopefully, shall be interesting though. Let's go and see how Dandelions House is holding up now that he's presumably in prison or something. Doesn't look like much has changed in a year. I wonder if his apprentice is still around. I doubt he's an apprentice anymore. Yep, there he is. Oh, you weird looking child, you. Oh. Okay then. Yep, Dandelion's dead. They electrocuted him to death or chopped his head off or something. It's never specified. Yeah, should do that later. All three of them. Nice and dead, and on a hill. Now that's interesting. Yeah, he must have gone through a lot. I'm sure that's exactly why he turned into a weird murdering man. There's nothing of interest in here, but I'm still going to look at things, because I forgot I've already done that at some point. Anyway, remember this door round here? Yep, this one, we can open it now. We can climb down a very long ladder. Thankfully, automatically, without having to actually watch it. This is Dandelion's secret garage. We can see the white phantom there. Presumably his spare model, because, you know, we sort of exploded his real Trotmobile. I imagine he didn't get to park it back here after they arrested him and executed him. They did that quickly. Well, usually executions, you know, sort of drag on for a while. So there's that picture from the start of the game, which we now know is Dandelion, Chicory, and young Connie sharing a moment in a field. bits and bobs around. Considering he hated Trotmobiles, he was pretty handy with them, really. But there it is. The White Phantom itself. With its special parts. We can take the Excalibur and the Spiked Grill. We want to take the Excalibur, the Spiked Grill I'd leave, but might as well take it. We've got about 7 different sorts of Spiked Grills. That presumably is how Dandelion got in and out of here with his Trotmobile. Presumably it's waterproof. Anyway, onwards. Huh. Must be Thursday. Yes, in the post-game time frame, area, place. Words. The big boss monsters we previously fought will reappear on certain days of the week. Can't remember what days every one appears, and there is a couple of exceptions. The Sand Castle remains in the what was the oil refinery base of the not killer elephants, bloody mantises. Yes, that remains there and never turns up again, which is good because it was a pretty pathetic boss. And the Don Elephant never reappears. Pretty sure all the other big ones, including the one in the lake, and probably the one at Martlet Falls as well, will reappear on a certain day of the week. Whitetail Canyon, there was a big thing we fought there, that'll turn up one day. Anyway, for all the loading screen for this area boasting of its new economic recovery, it really doesn't look much different, does it now? However, there is a much more upbeat musical theme. Pretty much exactly the same as it was, but more cheerful. Which is nice. Also, Rosemary's out of bed. Obviously, it was a good idea to bring her here. That's nice. Continuing our search for Connie. Ah, she's on the other side of the world. That's nice. That's very nice. I think it's actually possible to get to this point and not have the train line completed. You'd have to actually walk there. Anyway, enough of that, let's go and visit Mallow. A malodorous gentleman who lives in a cellar. An attic, the opposite of a cellar, except he doesn't anymore. He's gone. Where's he gone? I don't know. We'll find out later. So, the 4th miner has arrived. Don't know why he didn't turn up until the post-game. I think I might have messed up the order by finishing Gable's stuff, making him appear here. And he's supposed to be the last one to turn up, so by making him turn up early, the brainy miner didn't arrive. He just didn't turn up on time. But he's here now. He's here, he's queer, and we're used to it. Anyway, to the observation cliff. Ignore the camera phasing through the Trotmobile. Still not sure what that monument's for. Probably the same thing that the massive monument in the Monumental Park is for. Which I think was something like industry. Industry in general. Anyway, there's 3 graves here now. And they're even less impressive. Yep. And we get the option to, it says pray, but what we basically do is ask a rhetorical question at a grave. Mysterious. We can't do it to Chicory because I guess we never even knew Chicory. Seems sort of cruel that they didn't bury Savoury next to Dandelion. As cruel as you can be to dead people, I suppose. So I wonder why they didn't, put dandelions on his grave. Seems fitting. Anyway, to the nuts and bolts plant. This is a section I recorded after I finished recording everything else. You can tell because it's in the evening. Hello, Mallow. Yes, ask all about that. Definitely appropriate. Let's get all of our facts straight. And the horse's mouth as it was. Yeah, poor people, didn't like them. Went to university, violin, weren't very good at it. Hated people with musical talents. Ah, Dandelion. A talented poor person. Let's see where this happened. It's all very interesting. Let's state the obvious. I can't be bothered to go through this more than once to see if there's a more interesting option. Seems like saying the wrong thing would just prematurely end it and then we'd have to do it all over again. Right, you hated those poor talented people. So you killed them both with your bare hands. Well, technically he did actually sort of kill them both. He accidentally killed Chicory, and the fallout from that was Dandelion. Dandelion going mad, becoming a terrorist traitor, and eventually being executed for his terrible crimes. So yeah, it is all your fault. All your fault. Why did you even come back from overseas? Should have stayed there. Would have been happier. Connie's sadnesses are all your fault. Anyway, enough of that prick. Actually, more of that prick, because we gotta beat that prick at Paul. Actually, it was a very long time ago we actually played as Mallow for the tutorial section. Well, that was sepia toned for no particular reason. Hooray, we are the best at pool forever. Pool masters! Anywho, enough prattling about that. It's something I should have done the first time I was here at the start of the epilogue. Stock silk. This is the only place in the game you can buy silk. Now we got lots of silk. We only want one silk though, so we'll sell the rest of the silk when we're at a place where we can sell it. Anyway, Division Ranch now suddenly. The other side of the world. To go and talk to Dr. Nutmeg. See if he knows where Connie is. Do you know where Connie is? Are you coming on to me? I think you are. Stop that, Dr. Nutmeg, that's naughty. Yeah, she's gone to Nephroburg. It seems to be a bit of a pattern going on here. And also, I'm going to wish that I went to sleep and made it so that it wasn't pitch black out here for what's about to happen. A challenge. Yep, that just happened. Yep, his lab is in fact a giant Trotmobile. A giant fighting robot, because nothing screams pacifist inventor man, who hates the idea of Trotmobiles being used for violent means, like making your lab have big old legs so it can go and stomp on people. Got quite a lot of health. It's not terribly hard though, unless you get in close with your melee weapons. You're pretty much guaranteed to be hit no matter what you do if you get in close. Well, it doesn't matter because the Excalibur does such a ridiculous amount of damage. There we go. Kills him right up. This is actually not a boss monster, it is an actual Trotmobile. Those parts, well, in the battle mode we can play as this giant Trotmobile, I believe, and we can have a look at the list of parts it's made out of. Special giant parts that you obviously cannot equip to your own Trotmobile. I don't know if you had a game shaft or something, you could probably use them. I think you can game shaft like all the special frames that certain people have onto your own Trotmobile if you're that worried. I don't have a game shaft though, so that's something I'm not going to be doing. Never going to do it. But yeah, that is a boss fight from the evil side mission storyline. That's what that is. And he just randomly attacks us in the prologue, epilogue. They're the same thing except they're completely different. Okay, polar opposites. Same word in my mind. Off we go. Anyway, what were we doing? We want to go and see Basil, because Connie went to see Basil. Where's Basil? Basil is naturally, as soon as I work out how to bike, Basil is now a homeless person living in an underpass. Of course, it's very easy not to find Basil, because you'd probably be looking for him in sane places. And you don't actually need to talk to everybody to find Connie. And you probably skip quite a lot of people, or maybe you can even just go to Seagull Beach. I don't know, I've never tried just going to Seagull Beach. Spoilers! She's at Seagull Beach. Anyway, Basil's sitting down here and he is really in some sort of bizarre denial about the woman that he loves being dead. Also, apparently Savory asked him to spy on the killer elephants at the start of the game, presumably for nefarious bloody Mantis reasons. That's why he was cagey about telling people. And yeah, if you say, oh, bloody Mantis probably wanted her to do that, he just stops the conversation. He cannot accept that Savory was a baddie. Very sad state of affairs. Basil is a nut job now. Very sad. So it's weird, if you actually watch the trailers for the never finished sequel to this game, Basil is actually fairly prominently displayed. He's in quite a lot of those scenes. He obviously had a large part to play in the sequel. Anyway, now we can play Basil at billiards. I should probably say that I didn't actually walk all the way back to Happy Garland's playing with billiards. I used clever editing tricks. I made clever ball tricks.
I won.
So thank God for this easily repeatable way to win games, because I'm not very good at pool. And if it wasn't for this, I wouldn't be able to get all the plates. I hastily declared that I would do before I started this LP properly.
Why, hello!
Everything's fine though. Everything's worked out for the best. There's an insane number of things about this game that I did not know when I started this LP. But now I know them all. I know all of the things. I know everything. Except the things I still don't know. So, nobody lives here anymore. But it's just the same. Still no bed. Anyway, you know where we're going now? So just a interesting point here. These roosters, the very first enemy we face in the game, their shields, they are built into their faces, actually are strong enough to withstand a hit from the Excalibur. So despite their very, very low health, they are not actually instant kills. I think you can kill them much quicker with the Gatling gun than you can with the Excalibur. Most powerful melee weapon in the game. So those killer elephants, they really had it together in some respects. Anyway. There she is, finally. Jeez. You know how long I've been looking for you? Almost 42 minutes now. Now we get lots of options here, but we want to choose the last one. Simply because to get all the plates we need to complete the bonus modes, and to unlock the bonus modes we need to have played everybody at pool and fought everybody we can fight in a Tropicville battle. Now by switching our allegiance we could have fought a couple of characters earlier in the game, but they got unlocked anyway, so no matter. But apparently if we don't fight Connie here and we don't win, we can never get that plate. Anyway, Connie is in the, I think it's the Earl Grey Mark 1 or Mark 2. It's basically the Tropicville we started the game in. It's got the all those small parts. Yeah, I think it's got all the small parts. It's got a junker arm instead of a strap arm. Tell by its rainbowiness. And a normal arm. And a single barrel on the back. She is very boost happy and she will grab and throw you all over the shop. Actually surprisingly tricky. So we're letting her beat us just to see what happens. This is the only time you can actually fight her in the game. There's no do-overs. Once you've unlocked her, you can fight her as much as you like, though, in the battle mode. There we go, we get a little message. All for the sake of defeating me. A little bit full of yourself. Yeah, this is the romantic strap battle adventure. Okay, this time we're going to beat her, but first she's going to throw us around a lot. It's sort of... The Excalibur is really good, but it's also sort of sad because I can't equip the throwing arm at the same time without giving up the Gatling gun. I'm never giving up the Gatling gun. And the throwing arm is a lot of fun. It really doesn't take much to beat her though. Boom. Because we've got the biggest sword in the world. It's actually the only second sword frame we've earned, I think. Oh no, it's the third. It was the sword arm, the rapier arm, and the Excalibur. I think the rapier arm, that's something that exists, right? I didn't make that up. Yes, finally it's all over, we defeated Connie. This was our plan. This was our plan all along. It's all sad there's no real voice acting in the epilogue. Can't see her, there's a big sword in the way. Yeah, pretty much there's nothing you can say that doesn't end up with owning your Trotmobile. Now we have a pet Connie forever, but we're going to beat her at pool first. How this works is basically exactly the same as all those bits in the game where she was following us around. In some areas she'll walk around behind us like a lost dog, and in some areas she'll just sit in the Trotmobile. Some places will have additional dialogue from her. She'll comment on where we are when we talk to her. See, that's a new bit of dialogue. And we can still give her presents and date her. We can't date Savory anymore because she's dead. And we can only date a Shibboleth if we choose to go to New Haven. Yeah, some places have the same text that she had earlier in the game. Some places will have completely new text. I'm not going to go to every single place and show them off because, God, that would be boring. Anyway, here's the thing. The Wrong Brothers, or whatever the hell they were called, they're flying around in their flat flyer now. And if we choose to, we can equip the wings and that and go for a fly there. But the flying is pretty much the same as it was before, except there's now no giant blimp for us to fly into. Not much we can do except sail around. And did I mention this video is over an hour long? It's quite long, and I'm not going to waste 5 minutes of your time by making you watch a Trotmobile awkwardly fly around. Now, we never actually really looked at this station here. It's interesting that the woman and the man talk about counters and things when they're just sitting on boxes. Just sitting on some boxes. Yep, I totally spruced this village up. It's got a railway now. It doesn't have a station, but it's got a railway now. Anyway, there's a thing that we could have done earlier, but we didn't. Yeah, all these people are talking about getting Trotmobiles. We'll see how they do with that later. Of course. I'm looking for the mayor now. She's not the mayor. Oh dearie me. Mayor Mallow. Hello, Mayor Mallow. Yes. Yes, we'll have a concert. And that just happens instantly, like that. All two other band members have turned up now. The ranks have really thinned out, haven't they? Well, with Savory being dead and, you know, Fennel doing whatever the fuck he's doing. And this unlocks a new song. It's actually my favourite song in the game. I don't know why. It's just my favourite. And also, god damn it, Basil! Why are you using the trumpet? Why? Anyway, I'm going to be quiet because we've got 2 new songs. Well, I say new. This one's actually the one from the credits, but shorter. That was actually the song that Dandelion wrote, presumably before he got executed or whatever. And Connie made the lyrics. I'm actually going to play every single song in the game right now. Every single one. Don't worry though, we're not going to look at all of them. But here's the new one, enjoy.
Down by gravity, the weight of 1,000 bricks on your shoulders. It gnaws right through you. Your flesh and bones cannot carry the weight. You can no longer stand it. Hold on to something strong before you're pressed down by 1,000 bricks. Every brick the weight of anxiety. Why don't you shout it out? Shout your organs out. Just shout and shout and shout it out. You shout it out. Shout your organs out. Just shout and shout, just shout it out. Why don't you shout it out? Oh, just shout it out. Just shout and shout and shout it out.
Yes, shout your organs out. Shout them right out. Anyway, for the last 3 songs we've already heard, we're going to be doing this in Speedy Vision. So this is the violin. We never used it before, so here it is.
Everybody saw, and yes, I was a victim of your words. You suddenly said you love me. You were a fool to say such words. I tried to dry my eyes that don't have tears. Whatever you say, I get rid of that. I can only imagine you're just like those people who try to break me down, who try to scratch my dignity away. I don't understand why, so tell me why you think you're any different from them all. Can't you see that I don't need any love from anyone? I'm only to rouse myself above you there, and then I shy away from you. You're really all I want. Where do I fit in the picture of your world? When you're soaring so high and I am left alone here on the ground, I can't even see you anymore. So high up there, like a bird, I wish I could fly to you, but where are my wings? You took them away from me, never to give them back to me. You stole them from my back, you ripped them off. The stars will be right there, and I'll never be able to fly right to you. Only 'cause I can't, and it is you who made it impossible. When it's red blue, look into the sky, and your blue is like a soul into the sky. When you feel like nobody, just look at the stars, and remember they were great and for you. In your eyes I see your heart of trouble, you've been hiding from us all the time. But you can't keep it all in forever, just you know I'm here for you. Now let me tell you one thing, we're all right for you and only you. We will all sing for you, so why not sing a lot better? Let us know about your love. We pray, oh, don't try to let it go. It's funny how we turn around just by singing out loud.
And that's all the singing we're going to hear in this game. Well, this playthrough at least. Except for a bit later. Yeah, I wasn't very good at those first two songs. Should not have chosen the piano. Probably do the top line, or I can do the bottom line, but I can't do the top line and the bottom line simultaneously. We're still earning poster rewards. I think that's probably the last one. I think we've got a poster of everyone now. So I hope so. I'm not getting all the posters if not. And the other two just piss off with the instruments, I suppose, on the train. What a lovely thing that was. So, see-through Truckmobile fun. Now, right, you may be thinking, what was the point of all that? Except for getting the final song in the game. Well, if we come back the very next day, we can challenge McCartney, the Fisherman, to a Truckmobile battle, of course, despite the fact that yesterday he didn't even have a Truckmobile. Well, whatever, he obviously has one now. What a Truckmobile it is. It's got that boomerang that we found in a chest somewhere. It's painted orange. Got a very tiny health bar. Not really much going on here, except we've lost most of our health. How did that happen? God damn. Good thing he's made out of paper mache though. We've got the biggest sword in the world.
I won!
Now that's not all. We can also challenge McCartney the Fisherman, which I really wish I knew. when I no wait, that was McCartney. Prize for that was a classic world literature. Main's the Goatkeeper. I didn't know about Main, so this is something that was recorded later and edited back in. I missed a ton of Trotterville battles without even knowing it. And yeah, we can fight Mains now. We'll get another prize. Lovely prize. Not even they're pretty similar, I think. Is that the agricultural body? Yeah, we didn't really get much of a good look at what he did. We'll see him again though. We'll see all of these people again at some point. Well, I say some point, I know exactly what point I mean. Yeah, that was quick. And we get the history of Mem. There's a lot of books this update. And of course, Margarita, the mechanic, what existed before they even knew what Trottervilles were, has a Trotterville. What will the prize be this time? Hopefully not another book, because I've got a bumload of stuff to transcribe. Yeah, she's a bit quicker, and she comes equipped with the blade arm, which you may remember from Pseudo. Pseudo had the blade arm. That's about it for her. Guess what we get as a prize for beating her? Could it be the only unique weapon that she actually has? Well, semi-unique.
I won!
It's sort of a shame because we've got the Excalibur now. Blade arm might actually have been a useful or good weapon before we obtained the best weapon. Oh well. These things happen. Anyway, here's something I never showed off, the stage arm. This is what happens when you have Connie and a stage arm.
The weight of anxiety. Why don't you shout it out? Shout your organs out. Just shout and shout and shout.
You stand on the stage arm. So I mentioned before that those sand boats don't seem to turn up anymore. Though they do at different times of the day. Different desert hornets spawn during the evening, I think, or maybe it's the morning. You get wasps, and then during another time of the day you get those boats and a wasp. Anyway, we're here for a specific reason. We're here for two reasons, but we're here later for another reason because I missed it. And also, I cannot bike. Just cannot bike. No good at bike. You're not the guy I want to talk to. Neither are you. Here we are. This is the third unique arm in the game. And by unique arm I actually mean unique frame that you can only make in one location by combining certain things. It is a twin with the boosty legs and the power arm. Now we've seen the whip arm in action before. It actually belonged to Saffron, I believe. Saffron had a whip arm. Now we've got one. Hooray. And that's all we want to talk to Nora for. Because Nora is a pool opponent for some reason. And she is in the most out of the way place you can't even get to by train. You have to walk all the way up a stupid building. Going all the way across the desert just to talk to her so you can do that. She doesn't even say anything unique, she just goes, "Hello you."
I won.
No interesting insights from her. No information about when the bloody Mantis came and talked to her. And that was the bloody Mantis' sandcastle that attacked us when we left as well. So she obviously had to deal with them. Anyway, let's have a look at this whip arm, because I'm not going to use it anywhere else because it's a bit rubbish. One of the things it does is have a bit of a range so it can hit 2 enemies at once. That's nice, I suppose. It doesn't have much durability though, and it doesn't do that much damage. Well, compared to the Excalibur. Really not fair to compare it to the Excalibur too much. It does have one unique property, which is this. It will travel through objects. That tree would normally be in the way, but it's not. The mace ball cannot hit us, but we can hit the Triclops with our whip. Very nice. Very situational. Probably better off using the Gatling arm. Anyway, bookstore owner, I said ages ago that we want to talk to him after we've collected lots of classic world literatures, because he will sell us the final volume. Number 10, Welcome Back Trotter. It is true, it is now a major motion picture. We did see that. But anyway, remember the book-loving person at the university? He's got a book for us. We've got to talk to him first. We've got to remember which one he is. I say he, is that a lady? It's the wrong one. Oh, there he is. That's definitely a man. We need to give the right response. That was not the right response. And in no way will the prize be completely underwhelming. There's not even a plate for collecting all these books. I've just really wanted to show off this weird side quest with books. Once again, not the correct response. We have to say that we really love books. We want to have sex with books because we love books so much. This seems exciting. It's called Secrets of Your Room, but what it actually is a very short one-page guide on how to have sex with ladies in this game. Basically tells you to sing a song, get your ears cleaned. Lovely. Well worth collecting all those useless books. But anyway, here I think it's time for the end. Now this is a scene I think you would probably trigger earlier, because Connie makes no reference to the other 2 graves here. Anyway, if we look at Chicory's grave, we'll get a scene. I shall let you enjoy it. I thought that'd be a nice thing to end on. We shall not say a prayer. We shall go and look at the view. And I shall remind you that you've just sat through an hour and 10 minutes of Steambot Chronicles being droned over by me. You are a crazy person. See you next time for the alternate endings. Bye.